Shall I say good morning? Good morning.
Morning.
We're gonna practice this song.
All right, that's the recording. In your presence, I see Jesus. Spiderweb?
Still wonders to
Not bad.
No, it's fine. It's higher because she goes up on the instead of singing the octave lower, which is perfectly acceptable. I just want to speak the name of Jesus till every dark and what is it? Addiction starts to break. I can't read
Let
it.
me
That's
help
all.
you.
No, it's okay. Declaring there is hope and there is freedom. I speak Jesus. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. It's actually Family Sunday. Normally we would have hospitality and care this morning, community hospitality and community events this morning, and we would be serving the congregation. But however, today is kind of like a big day, and we're having the cornhole tournament today at church, which is a church event that we're putting on as hospitality and community. And so don't worry, I'll be showing you that later today. But we normally would serve food in the morning, but because we're doing that event today, the staff have taken on the role of serving food this morning. So I'm not in charge of that, is my point. We have church this morning like we always do. It's Family Sunday, so it's mostly the students today. But I actually am singing today, only one song. We're kind of like introducing a song today because it was requested by the pastor that we sing it. And so I'll be doing that for communion today. So I'm in the kitchen for a little while and then I'm in there, basically. There's drinks behind me. This is for cornhole. We have a student who comes and makes drinks and sells them. Cornhole tournament is a fundraiser that we do to raise money for Christian Education Fund, which is basically the church tries to help every family whose kids are in Christian education with tuition. They just give them like a little bit of money to go towards that. It's not a lot per family, but it's something. And so we do the cornhole tournament every year for that, where we raise money for that. And it'll be fun. We hired like a company to come in and run the cornhole company. They're kind of a company, they're a small business thing that runs cornhole tournaments. They're gonna come in and do that for us. We don't have to do that. We have another church that joins us. We're hoping to have at least 100 people, if not more than that. So it should be fun. Yeah, I think that's everything. Let's check the coffee and make sure it's actually in the fridge and then possibly strain it this morning. This must be it. Oh, she used those. I'm gonna touch the neck because it's different than what I normally do. Since there isn't really anything for me to do in the kitchen, I'm going to actually put some baskets together for the cornhole tournament. Most of them are put together, but there's 2 here that need to be done, so I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I just need to get some ribbons. which I will just go do right now. This is like a game basket. It's got a bunch of different games in it and a gift card to the board game store here in town, which I think is so cool. And then this one is like a care basket, different ways of, you know, the massage, Starbucks, like different care things. This one is camping stuff. We have a first aid kit, walkie-talkies, coffee and like utensils, mosquito repellent, fire color, a rain fly, fire starters. And then this one is the one I still have to put stuff around. That's all the snacks. I think this was from staff. A bunch of different fun snacks. This one is from our Go team, I think. Ice cream basket. Tells you even like, they're so organized. Tells you what's inside of there, which is so cute. I should have done that for all of these. And then this is like a car wash basket, including the Tupperware, which I think is really good. And this is our last one, which is so cool too. It's like a beach chair, beach thing themed one. I don't think I can fit this in the cellophane. I suppose I could put that in the cellophane thing. Maybe I'll do that later. And I'm assuming both chairs go with it, but it's pretty cool. Cups and Nerf thing and towels and chairs and an umbrella. That's super cool. Okay, I want to look for ribbon. I think this will do. This purple is probably good. I shouldn't have cut this, but I'm going to. Don't tell anybody. I mean, it's fine. It's never use all this, but still, it's very interesting. Cut out these both. Yellow. It's already cut. Yay. Can you hear them out there? I'm sure you can. Perfect. We got green, yellow, a weird gray-black, purple, pink.
Now we're Irish.
Good, how are you?
Just fine. every time, first time. It's like my feedback from going over and very good
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had fell off me. Can't really see that, but whatever.
One eternity later.
Oh, everything's getting set up. We are here. Look at this. Look at how cool this is. They've set up a whole like thing. We have smash burger, pizza guys here. Bounce house is here. We've got our table set up to eat. This is so great. We're still got a lot to do, but we're getting there. This is so cool. Are these cup holders?
Yeah, I think they are.
And iPad holders? That's so cool.
This angle's a little different.
Just trying it out. Woo! Love it. Harold's supervising.
Heck yeah.
These are so cool. Oh yeah, these custom bags. How cool is that?
Perfect. Hopefully. Sideways. Perfect. Is it take a pop, you said, Jerry?
Okay, I'm in the office where it's air conditioned, so I thought I would do this while I'm standing here under the air. There's a lot going on. We have 3 vendors and then 2 people from church who are kind of vendors. And then we have the cornhole tournament people and all the people playing cornhole. And then we have a bounce house and we have get lawn games and we have 9 square and oh, it's a lot. Oh, and we have a raffle table, raffle items. So there's a lot going on, but it's fantastic. I'm going to try to show you as much as I can. I am kind of like working at it today, but I think most of what I have to do is done. So I just kind of need to walk around and make sure everyone's okay and probably sit at the raffle table for a while. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go to the cornhole tournament. We're going to have a blast. It's like the sun is not beaming down on us. It's actually a cloudy day, but it's humid. So it's still hot outside and I'm still hot and I want to sit down and I want cool air and I want a big glass of water and maybe a burger. I don't really know what I want today. Anyway, I definitely want ice cream. Oh yeah, I got locked out of this office and now my money is in it. I'll have to figure that out. I don't want to come back up here, but I might have to.
Caramel and oatmeal cookie.
Oh, good.
the ticket table now. Booking done by Tickets for Me. You can buy a ticket to get root beer floats, a ticket to get a dirty soda, tickets to play cornhole, tickets to join the raffle, tickets to play in the bounce house. And so I took over for someone because she needed to get food.
Look at that. The goal is to put it in the hole. He's doing it.
You're talking to a champion like you don't know that. Ridiculous.
That was impressive. That was.
Probably go in the box. Perfect.
We did it. That was a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. Not longer than last year, but longer than I thought it would be. But that's okay. People still really seem to enjoy it. They really had fun. I definitely think there was a lot about it that was better than the years before. I think every year we're improving. We're finding better ways to do it, what we think works best. I think we have a meeting on Tuesday, and I think we're really gonna talk those things through, and I'm looking forward to it, because I think that might be one of my favorite things about having events is being able to see improvement. We tried this, and these are the things that were really great about it, we really loved, and these are the things that didn't work, or these are things that we can do a little bit better, or whatever. And so we learn that every time we do them, we learn. And the people of our church, the people at church are just so gracious about it always. They're willing to help, they're willing to say what they think, but also in the same breath, just you guys did such a good job, thank you so much. And they're just so gracious about everything all at the time. So I love that. So it was a really good event. I'm super tired. I lost my momentum by the end, and everyone was so amazing, and they put stuff away and they helped out, and I was so glad because I was so tired and I was just I just didn't want to walk on my feet anymore, and I didn't want to bring anything back up the hill, and and everyone was just so nice about it and very helpful and considerate, and so that doesn't usually happen. I mean, even though I'm usually tired, I'm just get another burst in me and just go help. And today was I'm done. My stuff is down here. Most of the stuff is packed up. All they have to do is bring it upstairs and put it away. And I'm going to sit here in my chair and wait for my ride and be done, because I was tired. But it was a really good event, and I think people had a really good time, and we will do it again next year. So we've learned a lot, and we're going to make improvements, and it's going to be even better the next time. So Sunday has come to a close, and so we will see you on another day It's 9:15. I'm gonna sit here on my couch. I can't decide actually. I want to take a shower, but I also really just want to sit here. So I have to decide that right now. And I honestly have things to do and I don't want to do them, so I'm not going to. I'll try to do them tomorrow. That's it. So yeah, we'll see you probably on Tuesday. Hello everybody, it's Tuesday. I have been hard at work today. Just finished a wedding edit. Finished, I mean, other than the notes that they'll give me later. And I am gonna be going to church very soon. Jeffrey is ready for the day. He has texted us if we're in for worship. Of course we are. He has even contacted me about getting lunch, dinner, because we have a meeting later, so we want to make sure we have food. And he'll probably be here at like 3 or 3:30. I don't actually know. He doesn't always say. He just kind of comes, which is fine. I'm excited that I got some work done because it was kind of like looming over me. I have more work to do, so it's not like I've gotten all my work done because I have a whole nother wedding to do and then very large list of other things I have to do. So, but we can cross one of them off. But I'm just happy to have the first thing on the list crossed off. And then we'll get on to the rest of the list. Worship is coming up and we do have a meeting tonight. I want to show you what we're talking about and just kind of like what I do within those meetings with everybody else. So I'll try to do that. We're going to talk probably a lot about the cornhole tournament and just like the success of it and the things we want to possibly change next year, things like that. So, speaking of the cornhole tournament, I am like, it was like cornhole tournament and I'm like starting to come up from that, mostly physically. My feet were a mess that day. Well, really yesterday, the day after. My feet were so sore. My ankles were swollen because I had been walking all day long and doing stuff all day long. I had been in the sun too long. I apparently didn't have enough water because, yeah, my body just was messed up and I was so sore yesterday. I had to put my feet up for a while at night because it was just like so messed up. But today I feel so much better. My feet feel better. Like I'm so happy that I don't still feel like that. I knew it would go away, but usually I try to take an ibuprofen or something after a long day like that, but I stopped taking ibuprofen. So it was a struggle bus like to get through that day, but it's okay. We did it. We got through it. And we're on the mend. But yeah, it was a great day, but it was a struggle. I mean, you can like see probably the difference between me right now and me at the end of Sunday night, because it had been an extremely long day, but it was great. It was awesome. It had been a really long day for me. So yesterday was a busy day though too, which I think was not helpful just at my job and everything. So anyway, today is a good day. We have worship today. I'm happy about it. I don't know if you know this about me, but I like meetings. I'm one of those weird people who like them. I know that a lot of people don't like them and probably don't like me for liking them, but I do. I like being able to, I consider myself like a creative problem solver. So I like to be in a meeting where you're talking things through and you're thinking critically and creatively and just coming up with solutions and ideas, and like that's where I really enjoy being in those situations. So Though I know a lot of people don't like meetings and that's not fun for them, I actually most of the time look forward to having a meeting. Especially for stuff like this. I mean, if it's like work or something, that's different, but this is like church stuff and creative stuff and thinking of ideas and thinking of future plans and like stuff like that to me is cool and fun and I enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to it tonight, and I'll try to take you along. So, but first we'll have worship. Also, guys, it's like stormy outside. I don't even know what that's so weird for here. But look how cool it looks. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Look at those clouds. I just heard thunder like a minute ago. I love thunder. It's so cool. Yay! I mean, this is great weather for June. I'm here for it. It can be like this anytime. Thank you. Did I tell you guys that I won a basket at this raffle? Oh, I wanted to open it here. Okay, so I won this basket. This is what's inside of it. I did not put my ticket in. Somebody bought a bunch of tickets and put my name on one of them, several of them, and I won, which is crazy, and it's so nice of them. And let me show you what's in here. I mean, I just showed you the list, but look at this little prayer book. I got nails. I can get my nails done. Gift card. A soap, right? Yeah, soap. A Starbucks card. This is a body. Works with a body mist. Oh, fancy. And there's a bunch of little mints in here, which is cute. This cute bag. I could put all this stuff in, actually. Chocolate, yum. And a gift card for a massage. Can you believe that? So crazy. That's amazing. I'm so excited. It's so sweet. It's here. It's stormy. It's my favorite.
Holy Spirit rain.
Get it. Uh-oh, now you have to add a song to the list.
Oh, it was on the list already.
Oh.
Hi, how are you today?
Good.
We have 2 double-doubles, animal style, without tomato.
I'm trying to be fancy with technology.
We're learning at the same time.
Thank you so much. Micah, you are doing a great job. Yeah, man. Have a good one. Yeah.
Like that it's on clock mode.
It
I like
does
that you did this. Let me make sure to put the face of my phone to it.
To the what?
To the Apple Pay machine.
That's what they wanted.
I know, but you were like, here's the machine.
Oh, it's
you were
not.
Like, let me put
That's
it
not
right
where it's
here.
supposed to go?
You just can put your phone up again.
No way.
You just go like this.
No, I thought I had to lay flat.
No. I just thought that was good. Do you hear that thunder? It's thundering. Ooh, a lot.
I don't know what that girl's doing, but she's happy about it.
Okay.
The biggest smile I ever saw.
Lots of people in there.
There's a smile like this,
They're not having an
and there's a
employee
smile like this.
shortage.
And she was this way. Lord, I need you now more than ever. There's a whole dance. I think I might have to learn
Oh,
that.
yeah, you said that to me. Like, you really think they're gonna want you to learn it, or like you
I think
you
they're
need to learn it to like
Gonna know.
impress them?
They're gonna want to know it.
Oh,
We can
why don't
make.
you just ask them to teach you it?
It's assuming that they know how to do it. They're from Texas. I don't know, or from all over the U.S. to be honest, and parts of Canada.
They're high school students, so probably will know it, or at least one or two of them.
Well, Forrest Frank posted a video of like this tribe in Africa. These kids were dancing it, and then I'm like, get down.
Thanks, TikTok.
Living the dream. How are you?
I'm gonna get your drinks right now.
Okay.
Dr. Pepper, sir.
All right.
Medium iced tea with lemon. You have a nice day, okay? Thank you.
You as well.
Anyway, he has to learn it because he's going to Texas to do worship for a bunch of students. Well, he thinks he has to learn it.
Yeah, I do. Because those kids are going to be all about
I
it.
want you to sing it for them, with them.
I just got to learn how to say the A-E-I-O to all vowels.
What?
More than A-E-Ever.
Oh,
right?
A-E-Ever.
And then the next word, A-E-R-O.
Uh-oh, okay.
It's all the same.
I'm obviously... I haven't been listening to it, so I don't know.
Oh, we got to pull it up then. It looks like Forest Frank's coming on the radio.
It's raining. It's raining all of a sudden. Thunder. Love it. Hi. What are you saying?
Shirts. I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Today will be the Terijh and Greg perspective.
It's the Terijh and Greg show.
I don't like that camera angle on my face, by the way.
Well, then change it.
Change my face? I can't do it.
Exactly.
Let us worship God together. We thank you, Lord Jesus. We thank you for your spirit. We thank you for faith, hope, and love. We do proclaim the gospel tonight, and we gather in your name, Jesus. And all God's children said, Amen. Let's worship together. Thank you, oh my Father, for giving us your Son and leaving your Spirit till the work on earth is done.
Well, I thought I would film my meeting, but I didn't. It's okay. It would have been like you staring at my face the whole time anyway. But it was a very productive meeting. We basically talked about the cornhole tournament and like things that we would change and stuff. It was a lot of information. Every time I'm in there, I'm like, it just seems like, I think because like we start and they're just like asking me questions and I'm like, and then we just start talking and then I'm like on trails and I wish that I had written everything down and that I had gone over the list and didn't really do that, but we did pretty much discuss everything that we needed to discuss. So the cornhole tournament, we just talked about things that we wanted to change and things that were good about it as well. But there were a lot of things that are going to be different because we just need to change some of the logistics of like time and stuff like that, and also people and how things worked. I don't know. Anyway, there's some questions I have about it that I have to ask certain people about, and so that's kind of the next step that I need to do is like, what happened here, and okay, that means I'm gonna talk to them about this thing and how that's gonna work next time, that kind of stuff. So, and then we talked about budget and we talked about like just a few extra things here and there, but it went well. It was a good meeting. It just often, like, this is why I didn't even film, because it's like they just start asking questions and then we just start talking and then we're just like, oh, and then it's done. And I'm like, did we talk about everything? Did I remember everything? Like, I don't know. Probably something I'm gonna remember later that I'm gonna have to write down. We don't have a meeting next month, so we have a little bit of time.
So really I should just like sit down and spend some time thinking it over things and writing them down, because there's probably something that will come up in my brain that we need to talk about at some point in time. But summer is here, and one of the things I say a lot about church in the summer, it's my least favorite time of year. Not just because it's hot, although that is a very big reason why I do not like the summertime. It's usually in the hundreds here, and it's usually miserable for about 4 months, maybe longer. And so we don't like that. But the other thing that's hard about the summer, and why it's one of my least favorite times of the year, is because everybody leaves. It's summertime. People want to go on vacation. They want to go somewhere where it's not 100 degrees. They want to go to the beach, or they want to go to the mountains, or they want to go visit family, or whatever it is. And it's time for them to do that because their kids are not in school, or their teachers and they aren't working right now, or whatever that may be. And so this is when everybody disperses, and the attendance on Sunday is lower, and the activities that are happening are fewer, and the meetings that we have and the things that we're doing regularly cease to exist for like a couple of months. Family Sunday even starts to look different, and so it's not one of my favorite times, but maybe there's something in there that I need to embrace. I think that's the word I want to use. Maybe there's something in there I need to embrace and take advantage of when it comes to a lot of other things not happening. Okay, then what can be happening? How do we need to pivot, and something else needs to happen? That's something that maybe we can look into. Maybe we get organized and clean up and put our lives back together a little bit so that we can go on to the next year. So maybe that's something we'll think about and we'll look into for the next couple of months. I know for sure, like I was just talking to Jeffrey about cleaning behind the stage. I'd love that to happen. And maybe that's not just for his stuff, right? It's creative arts needs to do the same. Maybe there's somewhere else in the church where that can happen as well. I mean, the community room, even tonight, went in there, and there's a lot of stuff in there because we've just been, everything goes in there. We just put it in there. We'll deal with it later. And so there has to be a time in which we go in there and we deal with it when we do it. So maybe that's coming up too. So maybe this is a time to pivot into something else and to find ourselves doing something that we've been ignoring or not paying attention to. So we'll see if we can find those things and figure them out, and not just at church but in our lives too, in my life too. Things that I need to get done, things that I need to kind of work through and figure out and make happen. I think that's definitely true for me. So anyway, hopefully I'll see you. I don't think this is the end, but I don't know what's next. So when it happens, you'll know, and it'll be in just a few minutes, but I don't know right now. So I'll know then too. Good morning. It's Friday morning and I needed a ride to work. So I decided, it's usually my dad, and that's usually early. And so I decided I'll have him drop me off at church and I'll get some stuff done here that needs to be done. And then I'll walk to work. So I'm gonna set up the service for Sunday because I'm here already. I know the community room needs to be cleaned, so I might do that this morning. And then maybe just hang out and draw on my iPad or something until I have to leave, which is around 10. It's 7 o'clock right now, so I have some time. Anyway, I'm gonna do this right now, and then we'll go to the community room. Do you guys want to watch me do this? It's probably pretty boring for you to watch this, but well, it definitely needs to be cleaned up. Let's try to do that. Technically, this isn't. Ugh. Just needs to be fixed. It's broken. Fell, I think. Also, can we talk about how there are some amazing guys? I don't think I can show you. Oh, there's one of them walking by that come here on a Friday morning. Some of them drive like 30 minutes here every single Sunday for every event. There are some gentlemen in this church that are so dedicated to this church that they come every Friday morning, very early, by the way. And they even can recruit their grandkids sometimes to come here and do all of the landscaping outside. Like, they take care of all of it. Like, they mow the grass, they cut the trees, everything. Like, they don't get paid for that. They come here, they volunteer for that every single Friday morning. They're here. They're fixing the sprinklers that are broken. Most of them are retired. They don't work for the church. We don't pay them. They just come here and they work hard. And most of them are involved in something else. They're here on Friday morning, but they're also here Sunday morning, and they're also here for council meetings, and they're also here for this, that, and the other, whatever. Like, that's amazing. And somehow, I don't know how, but they have managed to find people to replace those who could no longer do it or who have passed on. And they have a whole team, and they come here every weekend. Somehow they have figured out how to replace those people and have a good enough crew that comes here regularly and gets it done. Like, it amazes me. Anyway, and they never complain, and they always do the work, and they're always here till who knows what time, and it's amazing. I mean, I don't know if they never complain, but I don't hear them complain, but I'm not here on a Friday, so anyway, that's really cool. That's it for this week, and I'm ready for Sunday, which is kind of nice. Usually I come on Sunday morning, and I do all of the computer stuff, and I already did it this morning, so it's done. I can just enjoy my morning and hang out without having to do that, which is nice. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna just hang around here for a while, mess around on my iPad. So that's the end of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along. The cornhole tournament was awesome. It was definitely a success. I got a lot of really good responses from it. There's of course always stuff that we can improve and fix, and we'll try to implement that next year. Somebody was coming, so I'm gonna finish my thoughts in here. Anyway, the cornhole tournament was a success, I believe, and I think people really enjoyed it. So that was good. I'm happy with that. And
I think I learned a lot this year that I hope to sort of bring into next year. My goal, I think, for this next year, doing the hospitality and community team, like, is to definitely be more organized. I think we have some good organization, but for me personally, to be more organized. Anyway, okay, that's the end of the week. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you again for listening to my rambling, and we will see you next week with more awesome church things and life things. And yeah, first thing on the list is going to be church, as it normally is, Sunday morning. So we'll see you then. I decided to rate the studio, so you're not done with me yet. Lately I wanted to like learn my scales, because I need to learn how to manipulate scales. So I need to know the scales first, so then I can learn how to manipulate them. You know what I'm saying? I know that one. I know them mostly by memory of my fingers, but I don't actually know what notes that's the part I have to pay attention to. Like C is no sharps and flats. D is F sharp and C sharp. Yes. E is E sharp. E sharp. That's F. F sharp, G sharp. 4. E is 4. F, G, C, and D. F is a B flat. I know that one. My fingers were bad. That one's harder to do. G is 3. No, 1. 1 sharp. F sharp. G is 1 sharp. A is 3 sharps. C sharp, F sharp, G sharp. B is all the sharps. There might be flats, I'm not sure, but and then starting on the flats and sharp. No, I don't know those at all. B flat. Really, the ones I need to know are B flat. Oh, it's just B flat and E flat. I know it when I'm playing it. What's E flat? E flat, A flat, B flat. See if I can put you over here. I'm on the soundboard. E flat. Fingering, forget that. So C is 1, D is 2. Yep, E is 4. F is 1 flat.
G is 1 sharp. A is 3 sharps. B is all the flats, basically. I gotta learn those really good so that I can then learn the blues scale. That's the thing I want to learn. I really want to learn the blues scale. That would be cool. Also, just to like, the thing is to be able to play melodies within the chord structures without needing the melody in front of me. That's the thing I want to learn how to do. That takes time, but let's start with our scales. Anyway, okay, we're done now. I already said goodbye, so I'm not going to say it again. But once again, thank you for joining me. We'll see you next week.
What you doing, Terijh?
Just looking for my. Did I leave it here?
I'm looking over. Bada bing, bada boom, huh? That's how we speak tongues in New York.
Bada bing, bada bang.
Bada bing, bada boom. Praise the Lord, huh?
I love it.
Wow.
Here's all you need to say. I'm on unless I'm gone.
I'm on unless I'm gone.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. And you could use that tonight.
I'm gonna use it. I'm on unless I'm gone.
Oh, when it gets more solid, we'll be able to.
That's all, folks. We love you, Greg.
Crazy rabbit. Well, I kind of love myself. I remember this.
So anyway, keep stuttering. That's all I'm thinking about every time you do it.